Hey Ari, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick who's got really, really cute dogs, which I think are mostly sleeping. How's your day, Ari? Sorry I didn't respond as soon as I could. I was just trying to wrap something up. I'm going to put the spirit box on. I've got a new spirit box tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to plug it in, though. I'll have to see what I've got around here to plug it up with. Doing free live tarot, yes or no, questions only. If you just found me and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. Always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live.
AUX mode.
Excuse me. Are there any good spirits that want to speak to us tonight? Hey Ari, welcome back. Well, I would definitely move where you feel you might be comfortable. Not just with the weather, but financially as well. Let me set the REM pod. If you have this on, I don't know if it will do anything, but I will leave it there. I'm also going to put this on low frequency here. And just see what it does. So Nevada, Arizona. Are you planning on Hey Maria, how are you, sweetheart? Is there something about those states that is appealing to you? I guess it's the hot weather. Compared to where you are. I mean, are you in a snowstorm or something right now? Oh gosh. Those are the worst. Nothing worse than digging yourself out of that too. Oh God. I could write a whole book of mastering the art of walking in snow and platform heels. Spirit, what does Ari need to know? Yes or no? That's a cute question, Maria. Jesus, the spirit box is so loud tonight. What? What, kitty pot pie? What? Let me guess, you want a cookie? Or you want your pajamas? Spirit, what does Ari need to know about moving? Please don't throw yourself off the couch. You want to read the cards for me? Mm-hmm. It's really cold though. If I had the option to move to California, I wouldn't even look at Nevada or Arizona for 5 seconds. Or even let it stimulate a brain cell. But you have to be careful with the Wild West because they have strange places with no air conditioning when it's really hot. I think it depends on the lifestyle you're looking for. All right. What? Are you a dogopractor? You're going to have to show me. I have some girlfriends in Nevada. They love it there. My girlfriends in Arizona, they do not like that heat. I don't, at this point, I don't even know why they're in Arizona. I'll have to ask her. I think I did ask her. I think she was like, it's because my family's from here. I think if the family wasn't from there, I think she would be piecing out. So there's a big difference, I can tell you now. Friends who live in both places. Yeah, it's kind of like Tennessee and Georgia. The weather's not much different. Atlanta is at least 400 or 500 feet more above sea level, but the weather is still very similar. I love you too. I love you. What's wrong? But I would prefer to be in Music City, even though I prefer Atlanta's weather. But I would rather be in Nashville's music scene, which is why I turned to Nashville's music scene 15 years ago. Because Atlanta's music scene is, I'm sorry, but it's very hard to find musicianship. It depends on where you are, Ari. If you're on the West Coast, like Savannah, if you're more south towards like Valdosta, towards Floribama, yeah. But where I'm at, it's the foothills of the Appalachian Trail and the Rocky Mountains and the Blue Ridge. So, for instance, Nashville is think of Nashville as a valley. It's like a plateau. It's like Midlands. Hey, Tawa, how are you, dear? I'm still stuck on Ari's question, talking about traveling and everything. Sure, put your question in. I hope I said your name correctly. Don't forget to like the live. Thanks so much for subscribing and stopping by to chat. Spirit, what does Ari need to know about moving to either one of these places? Would she be happier? I'd have to say that Tennessee can be a little bit more, I feel, humid than Atlanta. I would just no, Maria, you haven't. So in regards to your question, Ari, I think Spirit is telling you with the full card, put things in order with what it is that you want that would make you happier, because it is saying clearly that Nevada over Arizona might be a better choice. You will find it more. You'll be more enthusiastic to take the risks that need to be taken and take the steps that need to be taken. Even in a career path that you might want to find through that kind of place to live. I mean, whether it's Arizona or Nevada, you can get to LA pretty quickly on a plane, even in a car. But if you like to travel. Yeah, I feel like Phoenix, a lot of my friends would go there to be more like on a spiritual journey than really any kind of career path. Come here. You okay? Maria, we'll go ahead and do your question. Are you okay? Spirit, what does Maria need to know about that Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, it seems to become absolute anarchy the more north you go on the West Coast. Yes, Maria. You also got the full card. What's up with that? What do we have to learn from the full card tonight? So what interests you about wow, that spirit box is really loud. So that red pod probably just went off because I walked across the floor. Maybe. Come here. Come here. Stop running away. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. I'll give you a cookie. You want a cookie? You I don't need to be running around itching your head off. It's time to go night-night soon. Are you okay? Do you have a victory? Sure, I can ask. Now that I've had a victory catching this puppy. There you go. Spirit, what do they need to know about their victory? What do they need to know, Spirit, about their victory? What is the puppy doing? Whole bunch of cards just fell out of the deck. They're all face down. Let's see what these last few cards in my hands have to say to you about that. Do you have a victory? Spirit, what do they need to know about a victory? Hey, Ann 93. And I don't do academic questions. Happy weekend, sweetheart. You've got another question that has to do with love, life, your spiritual journey. The puppy's going crazy. I don't know why. All right. Yes, victory shall be yours, but you have to have patience. Patience is a virtue in this temperance card. So what emotions are you putting into your victory? Is your victory, what are the feelings behind the emotions? Make sure they're good ones and positive ones. You can be happy next week. You should be happy now. Always be happy. You were sitting here to have fun, Anne. You weren't sitting here to certainly be put on the naughty step. So be here now. You know, don't go back to the past, Anne, because it's not here. It's not coming back. And don't get too far into the future, because that'll just make you nervous. Spirit, what does Anne need to know about being happy? I mean, you could create the happy chemicals just by going and having an ice cream or seeing a cute puppy. It's just science. So if you want your supervisors to be proud of you, then just know it's so. What do you want them to feel of you? What do you want them to think of you? Gosh, all those cards down, but you do have this card. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit says find the ones that you want to share the rest of your life with, because life is short. Hey, Mystic. How are you? You're welkies. Hey, how are you tonight? Happy weekend. Don't forget to like the live. Please like the live. Will your package salary increase in April month? Hey, Shan, how are you? Thanks for letting me know about the commercials. I really do appreciate that, because I'm funny about what kind of commercials my channel shows. So if you want your package salary to increase within the month of April, you're just going to have to work hard to make that happen. The tarot cards can only tell you what you need to know. It can't do it for you. Spirit, what do they need to know about their question? Shan, welcome to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Should you keep your relationship with Libra? Hey, Lorraine, how are you, dear? I saw it. Was that Gemma, that picture? Kamari, I'm not sure that Spirit has any messages for you with your finances tonight. Sorry about that, Kamari. I apologize, and I'm fantastic. Sometimes Spirit just doesn't want to tell people things. I can only give you the message that Spirit gives me. I can't give you more than that, dear. If there's any spirits on the spirit box that want to let Kamari know about their salary increase within April. So you got the Sun card reversed. It's saying no, maybe not by April, but maybe right now. What's it going to take? You're the only one that can give it to yourself. There's nothing outside of you to give it to you. Spirit, what does Shan need to know about keeping Libra? I'm not sure I understand your question, Shan, but I'm going to go ahead and let my dark sense of humor roll through that question and allow Spirit in to talk to you, dear, and let you know what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, should Shan keep the relationship with Libra? I mean, do you even have to ask that? Do you really have to ask that? I mean, if you have to ask that, gosh, I can only imagine what Spirit's going to say. So I do use the Love Tarot deck. It's only Major Arcana. I just feel all the other in-between cards are kind of like fodder in the wind. When will he be reaching out to you? He'll be reaching out to you when you stop waiting and start expecting. So Spirit is telling you that, yes, in the Sun card, you should keep your connection with Libra. So just don't get sunburnt. Okay, the Sun card is one of the happiest cards to get in the deck. But yeah, don't get sunburnt while you're out there keeping them. So the Sun card is a yes. It's a yes card. But if the hot tub gets too hot, get out. It's hard to get her to look at the camera. She's so cute. She's so cute. Gemma is so cute. And I just love that name. I think Gemma is that from the Dark Crystal? Is Gemma from the Dark Crystal? How is Ileana doing after we did the protection for her and the prayer for her here? I hope she's feeling better. I think Gemma is from the Dark Crystal. Let me look. It's Gemma with a G, right? Okay, so it's Gemma with a G, but Gemma was a Gelfling from the Dark Crystal. I think she was the fairy Gelfling girl. God, the Dark Crystal was just a masterpiece. And then the one that they did on Amazon, just amazing. I don't know why they didn't continue with it. It was true art, true puppetry. They just don't do that anymore. It's all digital now. So Gemma with a J. Gemma with a J, Gypsy with a J. That's it. I'm changing Ruby's name to Gemma with a J. The Sons of Anarchy, Gemma. Yeah. Sons of Anarchy. Oh yeah, he's like hooked up with someone in the building. Hey, Frank and Dad.
No.
Do you feel okay? You feel better?
No, Ninja. No.
You feel better? You feel better?
Okay, I'm getting my covers. See you later.
Hey, are you going to take your puppy? No? Okay.
Got this on?
Yeah. I'll turn it on a little bit.
Let me feel this out for you.
All right, thank you. Don't tie it too tightly, Mr. Muscles.
I don't want it too much.
Okay, Dad. Have you talked to her about it? Come here, baby. You want a cookie? Come get a cookie, Precious. Everybody want a cookie? It's Howdy Cookie time. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Don't throw yourself off the couch now. You're Precious. It's probably too big for you, huh? Wow, Gypsy. Here. Gentle. That's my finger. Right? No. There's nothing on my lap. You okay there? No, there's nothing in my lap. How was my Thanksgiving? A lot of cooking. And working. I worked all day yesterday and cooked all day yesterday. It was interesting. Had I had my way, I don't know what I would have cooked. I mean, I cook every year. But, come here. But were you lost in your pajamas? But yeah, it was warm here. It was nice. And went swinging on the swings at the park. That was awesome. All the neighbors were out, so it was good to see the neighbors. Made drunken turkey.
Look at the turn up. What's all right on what they're going on? Yeah, the light is not red like mine. It's yellow, that's why.
Turn it off and then turn it back on. Try it, put it back on now, Dan.
Does it work?
Okay, we'll just keep it off for a
here
little.
it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And because it was all day long, it was very cold, very hot.
Are you okay?
Start it? Is it green?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, good night. Love you, Dad.
Hey, Ninja, give me 5. Give me 5. Good girl. Good night. Good night, Rooney. Give me 5. Give me 5. Come on.
He's like, I just want a cookie.
Give me 5. Good boy. Here it is. Good night. Ruby? Good night.
Yeah, go see your grandpa.
Short legs.
She does. Her legs are only like 2 inches tall.
Right.
The dog is no taller than a cookie bear. Uh-oh, did you get stuck? Are you getting stuck on the box? Come here, Shorty. Good girl. Careful, don't fall. Don't fall, pom-pom tail. It was hot yesterday. It was nice here. It's a beautiful day. I think it's always a beautiful day here, to be honest. Are there any good spirits that want to speak to us through the spirit box or let us know they're here? Touch the REM pod, please. Richard's near the door talking to himself. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a spirit near my door talking to itself, and we're going to try to get on the spirit box here in a minute. Spirit, are you happy? Yes, Spirit, I'm a freak. Spirit, do you know where you are? Look, your door is like -2. Where are you going, Ruby? Where are you going? I don't have anything for you. Spirit, are you friendly? Hey, Veronica, how are you, sweetheart? Cool, awesome. Cheers, babe. Is that Ruby Doo? Yes, it's Ruby Doo, and Rooney too. And they're in their pajamas. Baby Gypsy's like behind a pillow, behind the cookie bag. She's gone to bed. She's put herself to bed. I put her in her pajamas, and Ruby's like, please pet me. How about if I air pet you? Do you want me to air pet you? Is air petting good enough? I'm sorry, Ruby. I just love the look on your face when I do that. The air petting. Big yawn for such a little short shit. Oh, pom-pom tail. Sorry, I've been in the same clothes for 3 days. It's freezing in here. So it's supposed to go down to like 25. So, yeah, they're in pajamas. Yep. Saving heat. Don't have heat. So, yeah, I am saving. New people moved in, so hopefully they're not 17-time felons like the last 3 people who moved in downstairs and upstairs. But it's so kind of, this creeps me out, Veronica. So last night I was chatting with the spirit box. I kept asking it to tell me its name last night. I kept asking it to tell me what it likes to be called. And the only name that I got out of the spirit box last night was Tom. And the new person that moved downstairs said tonight their name is Tommy. Yeah, that girl Tara I told you about from Love After Lockdown, or is it Love After Lockup? Anyways, it's some ridiculous TV show on the WE. So when she lived upstairs, they vandalized the furnace up there. Then when they lived downstairs, they vandalized my air conditioner. Oh, it was creepy. The spirit box said the name Tom. So I know my mom had a friend named Tom. So I don't know if it was my mom's friend or a spirit telling me, because I also was asking it, what do we need to know? What do I need to know? And they moved in last night. So yeah, I'm pretty creeped out. I got a new spirit box to unbox here in a little bit. That came all the way from Italy. I don't know that I have anything to turn it on. I'm going to have to see what the plug looks like. It could be both, you're right. But I got this for my Halloween birthday. That's literally how long I've been waiting for it to come in the mail from Italy. Are you okay? You gonna break dance? You gonna break dance? You gonna break dance? Hey, baby. You gonna break dance? Oh my god, I have to take a picture of my dogs. How did they get so cute? God, that is such a cute picture. You'll be able to see it if I make it a little too bright. Turn it down a little bit more. That's Ruby and Gypsy on the other side of the pillow. Oh, she popped her head over when I said her name. God, they're so cute. How did I get so lucky? Yeah, I'm super excited about the spirit box too. So, the lady brought it to the door today, and I was like, she's driven by once in a U-Haul truck. What's next? Then she stopped in front of the house again, and I asked her like what was going on. She was looking for me. I've never had a package get delivered by not USPS, but U-Haul. It's weird. I have no idea what to expect. I guess it is like a spirit box haul, isn't it? God, is this? I wonder what the right side up is and what the wrong. Something sounds kind of loose in there. Like, I feel like there's something about this box that I mean, this can't be the top. I wish there was like something to tell me where the top was. Is that what this is? This is very different from the one that I have that's on right now. Oh, okay, I see how it works. Spirit, are you friendly? What's your name? It's crazy. Like, I don't. Like, usually, you know, you just open a box. It's not haunted. Like, what is up with these makeshift boxes? Oh God, it is a makeshift box. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. I have no idea what that is, but I guess I'll just put it all together. There's some cables. Ooh, maybe I should knock everything over. I don't really know, like, how far I can go with this box. Just pull this out. It's probably going off because of me moving around. Oh my God. This is interesting. There it is. So I'm guessing I need to be careful with all these fuzzy styrofoam pieces. Those are super dangerous for pets. Any kind of styrofoam. Oh, and I hate styrofoam so much. Like, it's it's clinging to the back of the spirit box. Ugh. Oh, static electricity. Isn't it creepy? Looks like there's a place for an antenna, but this is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a special plug for it because it looks like he just sent me the one that I would use in Europe. What makes the spirit box different? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. I don't think there's any sound. I don't think that there is anything other than you turn it on. and you ask it questions and the answers appear on the TV. Whereas this spirit box that we have up here, you hear, or we hope to hear, EVPs that come through the spirit box itself. Oh my God, the styrofoam. Looks like an alien. Oh man. So let me think real quick. Why would he send me these when he knows I can't use them? And we talked about the plug that I need. So I guess I need an adapter. That's what it is. I need an adapter for my adapter. Not certain why he would send this to me. Oh well, I guess I'll just sell it on eBay. Or maybe I'll just keep it. What am I going to do with this? Oh my God, there's styrofoam everywhere. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yep, so for the first time on YouTube ever, a TV spirit box. I'll go ahead and get the adapter for it as soon as possible. I didn't think that it was going to come so soon. I was not really expecting it to be here until more closer to like Christmas. So we'll just have to see what happens. Oh my God, there's more styrofoam stuff on my nail polish. Oh, I hate styrofoam. Oh my God, there's more. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. God help me. My worst nightmare, styrofoam and styrofoam pellets. An alien contraption thing. That's cute. Are there any spirits that want to tell us anything new about the new spirit TV box? I wonder what, there was supposed to be like a free gift that comes with it. I guess the free gift is the, excuse me, that kind of stinks. It's probably all the stuff on it that's used, but it's the styrofoam that stinks. So you're sending me money from Italy? Oh, I feel so lucky. What a sweetheart. Send me a free gift. And you know what's interesting is that I'm a coin collector, so this person was really psychic. Maybe there's something to find out about these coins along with this TV. So it says, Certificate of Authenticity of the Video Spirit Box. This document certifies that this video spirit box is an original product handcrafted in Italy by Marcus and subjected to rigorous functionality checks before delivery to the customer. Even has a serial number. How cute. So yeah, I'll have to go ahead and I'll just look for the hello spirit, what's your name? I think I would feel better putting it back in its box. Oh God, I have to deal with that styrofoam stuff. But I think I will feel safer with it in its box than with it just sitting anywhere when we're not using it. I kind of like to keep all this stuff put away anyways when I'm not using it because it can be pokey. I'll probably have to get like a suitcase for this or something. No, it's not a candy crate. What makes it stronger? I don't know if it I don't know. It's like I never know. You know, it's kind of like a box of chocolates. I never know what I'm gonna get. It could be an SD17 like we use here every day. It could be the REM pod. It could be the Ouija board, which I don't know why people are like, those are satanic. I mean, you might as well just call the trees outside satanic. So I'm going to see what the adapter is. So basically, we'll ask the TV questions like we do the spirit box, and words will appear across the screen. Some of the things that people have said is like stuff like sometimes they thought they maybe were seeing a spirit on the screen. Yay, I found a socket plug adapter converter. I wonder if I have to have both plugged in. That wouldn't really make any sense, though. I guess I'll have to ask Marcus. So let's see. It says it will be here today, but I don't believe them. But we'll see. Wait. Okay, so hopefully that will come here in the mail today. Gosh, I'm so sleepy from working a whole day yesterday and today. If you guys want to get a reading, let me know, because I am going to go. I'm going to go 999 pretty soon. I've been here for about an hour and 10 minutes. I ordered a few things from anywhere recently, and it's like nothing is showing up. So we'll just see if that package will come in the mail. Okay, if you want to get a reading, we can do one. I'm just going to step away for just a moment. Did it just say Stormy? Did the spirit box just say my name? That was so weird. We have now entered the Twilight Zone. I'll be right back. Spirit, do you have any messages for Veronica or myself tonight? Anything you would like us to know? Hey there, cutie pie. What are you doing? Come here, precious. You okay? All right. Thanks for keeping my seat warm. Okay, I wanted something fun, like anything fun. Can you higher self, future self stuff? Okay. Let me think. I'll get you a power deck card and a few tarot cards and a few romance angel cards. 1 second. Well, that's interesting. I start shuffling the deck, and a couple of cards I've been looking for fell out of the deck. And they're the Golden Girls deck, which I've been missing half of it for a while, so I'll just show them to you. So you've got the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment card. I don't really know if this is like some kind of message for us. It was strange that they fell out of the deck. Partnership, 1111, comfortable home, taking the steps you're guided to take in your love story, and the Judgment card. Both those cards, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands together, are very lovely cards to get in any reading. But are there any messages, messages from Veronica's higher self that would Help her right now, Spirit, in her life story, in her love story. Can we get a card from the power deck, please, Spirit? Spirit, anything fun or in particular that Veronica needs to know about her future spouse, what they would like about her and their connection. What does she need to know about that? Well, we know that new love. I feel this card is telling you that something that you do need to know about the person in question regarding a future spouse is that it will be totally unexpected, something new, someone new in this love story card. Is there a new person that has stirred your romantic feelings? And trusting the process, it will be someone you can trust. It's a situation calling for you to have faith. So I feel like Spirit's letting you know right now that maybe the person that you might expect right now to be your future spouse and what they will like about you. I feel in those cards it's saying how fresh and how different it will be than what you would expect from, I was also thinking a lot about your situation with your specific person that we had talked about. Attraction. Here we go talking about him now. He's attracted to you, you're attracted to him. And enjoy that, but also follow your heart elsewhere where you might be attracted. And experience the attraction that you're having with others as well. Experience it fully. I feel is not only a message from your future self, but a message from your future spouse as well. And what will they like about you? Of course, you're attractive. So, but here's the message from your higher self as well. The number 2, the color red. Balance is the key. Direction south. Here's the card. There's so much in that picture. You've got the eagle soaring high, flying high above the plains. You've got the, is that buffalo? Cattle? The cosmic ebb and flow of the earth and the water, the fire and the wind, the storm and the sea, the balance and the harmony of all that is what I feel has stormed me with. You know, and sometimes when you put things like that on the back burner, sometimes it just works out better. I mean, I'm in no way trying to discourage you from any love story that you want to write. But I just think this is all very interesting stuff that you bring up, like the anything goes in general. Well, don't just say anything goes, because you don't want to get in a situation where you're uncomfortable again. So saying something like that can lead you to manifesting something that you might, anything goes. Okay, so a guy walks up to you in a clown suit and asks you out on a date. Are you going to go? You can't even see him. What if it's a guy on the corner and he's working outside a Subway and he's dressed up like a sub? And you walk by every single day, like that Sex and the City episode, and all he says is eat me every time you walk by. I mean, anything goes? Yeah, I didn't think so. So be thinking about what you want, honey. I know, right? Think about what you want. So balance. The structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on a strong foundation in the physical world. Like a pillar of selected shamans, stones balanced carefully, one on another. So see, it's showing the balance of, I see now what this, so this must represent the shaman, your higher self. You might not be realizing that this card is saying that there is something more in depth on the inside than what the 3D reality is showing you. Our 3D reality tends to show us a lot about how, it's kind of like that Beware Nostalgia card I have from the Liminal Space deck. You see the stars and the moon, but it's difficult to see the forest from the trees. Because there's so much that is, that we're programmed by, to make us think that we have to do this or that for love, or this or that for success, or this or that for money, point A to point B. Yes, there's directions to every roadmap of your desire. But I feel like this is saying that balance is going to be a message from your higher self. So back to reading it. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength in acts of power, and bring greater awareness of the exchange of money to the exchange of money. Like I feel like saying, paying attention to like the budgeting is going to be really important, especially in the upcoming year. Protect and nourish your family, and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical realm for higher spiritual learning. Your being is a spirit lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestation, strong against the storms along the trail to higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available. To take power, make your spirit available. Then take your power and bring your physical and your spiritual natures into balance. Hold on, let me turn the spirit box off because it's a little bit loud. I'm not going to turn it off. I'm just going to turn it down. I know it's already quiet, but it's just getting a little too excited. It's not always about like the surface stuff. Like the card is saying, yeah, at first glance, it's like the passing of time. It's 4 elements in one picture, telling you a story about how, putting away the things that you see on the surface so that they can grow within you. I mean, so that they can come to fruition, that higher self that you're learning or wanting to like align with. It's spirits saying it's going to be more about what am I picking out for myself in regards to what I want, kind of like an Amazon shopping spree. compared to say, hey, Molly, I just put the new spirit box in its box. Back in its box. It's so cute. I just also ordered the adapter for it. So hopefully it will come in the mail tomorrow. And we can get to talking to it tomorrow. It's just a little TV spirit box. Anyways, so the words show up on the TV screen, Molly, and supposedly some of the reviews have said that you can actually see some of the spirits on it. It doesn't make any sound, I don't think. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see tomorrow. But back to what I was saying, Veronica, is that there can be a lot on the surface that doesn't allow us to really allow us to get to the inside of what the core of what's really going on. And instead of being in a situation where you feel like you have to wait around to be picked, you are not doing that. You are sitting around, living your life in joy, putting what doesn't serve you on the back burner until you can figure out a little bit more about what is going on and how you feel about it. You too. Okay, let me fix it, Molly. Let me fix it, honey. Yeah, I think it was because you lost your old account or couldn't remember the password or something. My phone alarm is going off, or it was. Oh, yeah, because I was doing a reading for Derp. I'm all right, the world's all wrong. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like with Mr. Vampire Fantasy Hunter Boy, I feel like he has some kind of fantasy with you. I'm not 100%. And I feel like in some of the readings that we've done, some of the things that we've talked about, he's got an anxious attachment to you. Like as if he could just figure out, well, no, if he could just be the guy that wasn't such a people pleaser, maybe he would, realize that he's in a toxic relationship and not hang around toxic people just to wait to see what happens. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, you want to share the rest. You're going to find the people you want to share the rest of your life with. I had a client that called me today on the call center at Mystic Sense. Oh my God, the spirit box is so loud. Why are you so loud? Anyways, I had this client call me at Mystic Sense today, and she was not making any sense. And she was just going on and on and on about what she didn't like about anything and everything. And at one point, I wanted to scream into the pillow. And just let her talk because she's having some grief. And I was really trying to understand why people want to put themselves in such uncomfortable situations. Why do they want to be why do they want to be in a state of mind where they feel like this woman feels like I could just go, she feels like this, okay, she can just go and buy what she wants. She can buy a baby Hi Sophie, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. She can buy a baby. She was talking about getting inseminated, and I was like, ah. And then she was talking about how her guy gets drunk and doesn't make any sense, and and he's Indian and he has all this money, and he keeps trying to impress her with buying her a house because he thinks that's what will keep her, but he doesn't really understand that, like, she has an ancestral home that she's had since she was 19 years old that was given to her, and blah fucking blah blah, and his mom doesn't like her because she's black, and I'm like, so we had a nice conversation about how none of that fucking matters. Okay. I told her, you don't have to fuck mommy and mommy doesn't have to fuck you. Okay. You're actually fucking him. So let's stay focused on that. Okay. And let's try to figure out how to unfuck this so he doesn't fuck you over and you don't fuck yourself over by, keep chasing what doesn't serve you. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, it was so intense. And I don't understand how people will fuck themselves over so good over money. And I told her, look, I was like, I don't know where you've been or what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are, but let me bring you down to earth here. And I told her, straight up, it doesn't matter if he's trying to keep you with buying your love or you're trying to keep him buying his love. I'm like, we're all going in the same hole. You can't take it with you. I'm like, it seems like you're with somebody who doesn't realize that everything's on loan in life. And I told her, I was like, she's like, but do I really deserve to have love organically? I mean, I really can just go get inseminated. I really just thought we were going to get together and have a baby. I don't really need him. I just need to know that I'm having a baby with someone who's got good genetics. I'm like, God help me. I was like, just need my fucking job so much. Now we're getting into how important genetics are. Like, I thought this was supposed to be like a grief counseling session or a tarot card reading. I'm going to have to start asking her for a tarot card reading or grief counseling session in a minute when she's done talking about how important it is for her to, make sure she finds a man that's like, because her genetics are perfect. And, I don't know how I get all these clowns, but I was finally able to help her realize that, look, you're just going around in circles. You're going around in circles because of your limiting beliefs about money, your circumstances about the color of your skin, the circumstances about, what you're telling yourself about him. I'm like, you don't like him to drink? Why are you with him? Right there, that should be like a huge trigger red flag for you. You just with him so you can complain about all this stuff all the time? I thought you wanted to be in a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. But she's like, I can just buy that for myself. I'm like, okay. But I told her she's worthy of organic love. She's worthy of finding someone that she can actually have a child with and have the experience of, having a happy, harmonious family and relationship. Everything doesn't have to be self-made and bought. And I run into so much of that doing what I do. Sophie, how you been? I'm okay. I'm still a recovering vegan. Molly, I'm trying to get Cass to make me some of his Raven balm because it helped my swelling in my ankle and Asheville. It's being stubborn and not giving me a straight answer. Yeah, men, completely different species. Any hoodle noodles. This is the time of night where I get ready for bed and we say goodnight to the ghosties. Next week marks 3 years since I slid into the messages and somehow he likes me enough. He's around 3 years later. For like vampire boy, better call me. Gosh, now it's all really hot in my room. Why is it so fucking hot in here suddenly? Pardon my French, YouTube. It must be the ghost. His stuff is made out of spices and anti-inflammatory stuff. It smells so good. Does it smell like chai tea latte from Starbucks? I bet it has like cardamom and ginger and awesome stuff like that. Vampire boy better tell me or he's gonna lose it. Well, you never know, Veronica. You might find your very own Mr. Hot Weirdo. You know, that knows what he wants and where he's going and what he has to offer you. I'm pretty sure, I remember when you asked me that question about that one friend of his. I was thinking about you and his friend today, wondering where that's going. Men are so anxious, yeah. Yes, Metal Rain, you can get a free yes or no, dear. Please feel free to ask. I'm going to go out with his friend. Oh, I'm not going to go out with his friend either. Probably toxic. Really? Well, yeah, I mean, if you're saying that to yourself, that's probably the truth, ain't it? Give me 1 second, Metal Rain. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. I'll be right back. I got this one phone call from a guy on the call center today. And he was like, I just want to know, are my wife and I, are we really going to go through the divorce? Are we going to reconcile? I'm like, well, I don't really do legal questions, dude. I said, but let's find out what Spirit needs to know about reconciliation. And the cards did say they were going to reconcile. But it's so weird because like 5 minutes later, he's like, yeah, when I left her place today, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you just saw her. Then he's like, yeah, I really want to drive by her house and spy on her. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I lowered my prices at the call center, so I'm getting all the crazies. And I'm just like, yeah. Uh-huh. What? They never really asked me questions, and I always ask them, like, what are you looking for? You want a tarot card reading, or you just need somebody to talk to? And it's always, I need a tarot card reading. I need a tarot card reading. But it really just turns into, I need someone to talk to. And then me helping them realize they don't really need tarot cards. They just need to use a brain cell for a moment. Well, I'm glad you like him, and you should keep exploring those feelings. And you should keep finding the joy that you find in him, Veronica. So once again, Molly, he doesn't know if he's ever going to date again, but what's the next scene look like? We've all been through a lot, okay? We've all been through a lot. You'll get there, Molly. One day he'll be like, I don't know what I want, and the next he'll be like, 17-hour blowjob and a shoulder to cry on. Oh. So keep thinking about what you want, because at the end of the day, you are the beautiful creator, Molly, of your love story. You know, don't let anyone take your power away from you. Once again, you're allowing the grooming that you've had in the past by people who are abusive or who were abusive to you to keep making you think that you have to be groomed by this person who's already told you, I feel good about the way you feel about me. It's okay to feel this way about me, even if I'm not there yet. And they've been totally like honest with you and awesome, and it's really great friendship. So far, so good. Don't worry, I promise he'll choke you in all the right ways. Yeah, I understand. Not thinking logically yet. Oh, I gotta ask. I'm just one of those people. I gotta ask. Yeah, you do gotta get better first. It's really important. Middle Rain, let's do your question. You want to know if douchebag is in the vortex. Are you still there, Metal Rain? God, where did the cards go? I don't know. Oh, here they are. Derp. Molly, I'm doing free yes or no questions if you want to ask a question, babe. Spirit, what does Molly need to know? What does Metal Rain need to know about this question? Sorry about all the girl talk. Rain, I apologize, and I'm fantastic. Greensboro next time? What do you mean? Like you're going to go to Greensboro instead of Asheville and stay? Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about douchebag? Is douchebag staying at Ileana's, like physically in her apartment? Anything like that? Excuse me. So Spirit is saying no. But you got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Things could change. Okay. But he's not living directly in her apartment, that's for sure. In the reversed Wheel of Fortune. But he is around. Okay, that sounds like a good thing, Veronica. It really does. So maybe if you ask her next time, Metal Ring, maybe you should ask her how she's dealing with that, how she's dealing with him living in the same building. I would definitely get your own place, Molly. You know, that way you'll have a place to go away from his home. Well, I might have an answer. She mentioned that someone's apartment got raided. They can't have visitors, which would mean douchebag couldn't stay with whoever. They got raided. Like, what? Where the hell is she living? No sound tuned. Oh, I got a question for you. And why I'm comfortable with him around. Okay. He was so crabby about the damn bed, and I was like, it's perfect. You guys will need a sleep number. Why does that sound so bad? Her apartment is a government-funded housing for those that are living at shelters like the one she used to live in. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that, like, because it is that, it gets raided, like, to check for drugs and guns and that kind of thing? What does Spirit see going forward now that he's been consistently in my life for 3 years? God, that's got to be so uncomfortable. Like, I mean, living here with the felons downstairs and upstairs, and them like doing drugs and the shit that they did. Like, I'm just so lucky that they're gone. The damage they did was so little that, I mean, I couldn't imagine like being afraid like that all the time, living in some place, having to worry about some shit like that. You know, and it's government owned. I mean, this is private property. Okay, you got an update? Cool. To the point we will need to sleep. So what about my couch? You slept on my couch, right? How was that for you? Well, I guess we'll do your question real quick while Metal Rain. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about regarding Cass real quick? Like, what can she expect? You know, Molly, you're just going to experience what it is that you expect. You're going to also experience what you embody. Please don't let this happen for another 3 years. It's been 3 years. And you guys have gotten to this point by March. See where it goes. But, I would guess that you're looking for something that's a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship where you're getting together several times a week to create nostalgic moments with each other, whether it be throughout the month, the year, a lifetime. But especially someone that you're having a constant physical, happy, harmonious sexual relationship with as well. Like, you want all that in a bag of chips. I think everybody does. And that's fine. Stay optimistic about it. But make sure you're on the same page. Make sure you're on the same page with him and that you're going where you want to be going. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you've already gone 3 years. You've come this far. You don't wait another 3 years for him to say, I'm ready. Well, yeah, and that's the thing that we've talked about is that you're not really sure if he's ready to give all that right now. You're just enjoying what you have. So that's great. But, are you going to spend another 3 years enjoying what you have? Or are you going to spend the next 3 years enjoying it with something that you already have with somebody? Or are you just going to wait to see what happens? Like, what are you up for? Because, for me, if it's not hot sex and we're going someplace, it's not a one-way street, or at least we're talking about hot sex. It's not much different from having a relationship with a girlfriend, only I would never take a shower with any of my girlfriends. If that makes sense. But I think for someone like Cass, who's a lot like myself, who's asexual, or at least on that spectrum of being an ace, his emotions and his feelings are very tied into his, I feel his, no matter how much he wants hot sex, he still has to have some kind of connection with this person. The mind has to be engaged. The highly vibrational energies have to be matched. It has to be like the same page. But you don't have to, what I'm saying is you don't have to wait another 3 years. This could definitely be something that you, in 6 months, can say is the beginning of a, happy, harmonious relationship that you guys have taken to a whole nother level. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to sit around going, what the fuck? Like, I'm waiting for him to figure it out. Because that's like, getting into dark rabbit hole. It's like getting into a dark rabbit hole, I promise you. It's like waiting for them to do the dishes when, you know, they're clearly not interested. But, you know, he's still willing to cook dinner by engaging in you coming out there, having, you know, a couple of days to get to know each other better. You know, if I was the guy, I would have gone to you only because I've never been to Texas and I've been to North Carolina, and, you know, it's like I would want to see something different. Excuse me. But at least you guys are starting to have FaceTime. It's not just email all the time. Metal Rain, she did tell me that management about the bully neighbor. Okay, good. I'm glad she told management about the bully neighbor. So, yeah, your couch isn't terrible. I just got a thick memory foam topper at home and in the... Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. I'm not waiting now, girlfriend. I'm still talking with other people. I want to see where this Greensboro trip goes. That'll be a completely different dance from what we've had. Well, no, you want the completely different dance to start now. Like, you guys should be FaceTiming each other ASAP. If you guys can start FaceTiming each other, it's going to make that whole Greensboro experience the second time around, I feel, a lot better. I know that you don't like to ask for what you want because you're a submissive, but I'm here to tell you it's okay to ask for what you want. You don't need an iPhone to chat like we're chatting right now. He's got something that he's using to email you back and forth with. On that device, there has to be a way to have a video chat. Even if it's you making a video and sending 1 minute video back in email, and he's making a video and sending it one back. Yeah, and it's going to be fundamental to your long distance relationship. Since neither one of you have 11s. It won't hurt to get one for Christmas and give him the digits. He is young male. God. Okay. What is he, like? 105? Young man, I'm so cute. It's really cute. That's cute. Excuse me. Oh no. Richard, stop it right now. Oh yeah, the cards never flipped. Hold on, girl. I was gonna play my guitar, but I just changed my mind. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about where her and Cass are going? Are they going when she wants? Is she steering the boat here? I want to do that when we start negotiating. Look at you negotiating, Virgo. Oh, God. Sending him an updated copy. Okay. All right, here's what you need to know. So where you guys are headed in this Hanged Man is that you both are staying stagnant in the Hanged Man with ideas of the fears that you have around the sacrifices you're going to make or have to make to get what you want. The card on the bottom of the deck is Temperance. What do you both want the most? Both of you want somebody who's patient with your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, your modesty, your integrity. You both want the same things, okay, in this Temperance card. But both of you are putting things on pause with having new experiences that could add a lot of joy to your lives, because both of you are exactly what you said, Molly, waiting around to see what happens with this. You're afraid of the sacrifices it might take to have something that's been so distant in that star card with love and the things that you both want in love, life, and the connection within regards to love. Like, I don't know, he might, I don't really know what his love style is, other than instead of anxious attachment, it would be anxious detachment. Oh God. Anxious detachment. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm curious too. Ask him to do a reading, like just pull a card on my love life, and we'll know. We'll know. We'll know from his answer what kind of reader he is. I'm pretty sure he's good at what he does. What's his love languages? The other day, she told management the bully neighbor and that the neighbor is getting kicked out. I'm not sure if that's the reason. Oh, good. You know, for all we know, that neighbor could be hanging out with that junkie that she's trying to get away from. Excuse me. So what are Molly's plans for the next, what? It's now December. We shouldn't even call it November anymore. No makeup November is almost over, so get ready for some wild makeup tips in December. Oh, God. How to make up with your crazy friends and families over the holidays. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be gothic ice cream cone all month. Well, he explained he uses texting for more urgent shit, so that must mean there's a lot of urgent shit going on in his life. No, what I was saying is I was wondering if the neighbor maybe was giving room and board to douchebag, is what I was saying, dear. Going back in 4 weeks. I think, Molly, you need to take a little bit more time. I know that you want to hurry up. You're very impulsive. I know you. I think that you need to get healed up and get a little bit more comfortable in your own skin before going to a dungeon with a broken foot. Okay, returning in March. Okay. I understand now what you mean. I don't care what your sister thinks. Your sister doesn't have to get lovingly choked out by him. I can't believe that your sister's not just like, well, this is exciting. Yeah, and just have fun. See where it goes, Molly. You never know. Sometimes you just might, walk through that door and it's, and he's telling you what you want to hear. But you have to also understand the thing about where he doesn't know what he wants with his love story. It could be very, very real thing. It's just that it's like he hasn't made the connection yet to see that he's over whatever it is that he was going through. That's over. Have you ever thought of asking him, maybe instead of you going there, you guys going somewhere together other than like a place where both of you have never been, maybe? In a general area in that like place where you're going though. Like I'm not talking about, pardon me, getting on a plane and going to Hawaii. I'm talking about that. Or do you guys just like go to his place or your place? Oh, I'm going to go to a Ren Fest again so bad. But all I do is work. I'm never going anywhere ever again except work. I think it would be fun to like travel all over the country and go to all the Ren fairs and do tarot. The one in Florida happened in spring. When I was growing up, it would come there every spring. And that sounds really frustrating. Sorry that happened, Metal Rain. Good. At least you guys are enjoying spending time with each other. That's important. And that's what is important, is creating that connection, so that you can build upon that chemistry. I mean, you can have chemistry very easily with someone, but a connection can be a little bit more difficult. But if you have a connection, you can really build off of that to build even more chemistry. which turns into all those chemicals that we like to feel. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yep, I do understand. But you're not that far from each other. You're just a couple states away. It's not that far. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. I mean, I guess that is kind of. I mean, you have to drive through Texas and Louisiana, and then Alabama, and then Georgia, and then South Carolina. So I guess it is a couple states away. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm gonna do a free collective message, and then we're all gonna go watch Johnny Carson and go night night. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? We will. We'll finish Has Been Hotel. So take your wisdom and apply it to something that serves you in your life. Like I said, earlier tonight, find the ones you want to spend the rest of your life with, because life is short. In this Wheel of Fortune and this Hierophant. No, this is not the Hierophant, actually. This is the High Priestess, which is the companion of the Hierophant. Also the High Priest. So High Priestess, High Priest. I feel like Spirit's also saying, got your back. Be stoic about what it is that you want. Maybe if you don't want to hear what other people have to say, stay silent about it until, for certain what's going on. Try not to worry too much about what your sister's saying, Molly, about your emails. I'm going to turn the spirit box off before I turn the live off, because I am looking for creepiness. Excuse me. Looking for a bunch of. It's pretty quiet, anyways, with the ghosts. So we'll finish some Has Been Hotel tomorrow, if you want to, tomorrow night. Hey, Yana, how are you, dear? Yeah, we're actually getting ready to log out. What's your question, dear? Don't forget to like the live, Molly. Does Aaron have romantic feelings for you? Do you have romantic feelings for Aaron? Spirit, what do they need to know right now about Aaron's romantic feelings for them? Yeah, okay, so ask yourself, have you been hot and cold on yourself as well? Are you being hot and cold on yourself as well? How are you feeling about yourself? Others might tend to feel that way about you too. Does Aaron have any feelings that they need to know about? Romantic feelings, Spirit? Spirit saying yes in the Sun card. There are some kind of romantic feelings there. Something kind of sparkling, shining there in the sunshine of happiness. But don't get sunburnt. Make sure that you're having a good time, sitting with the feelings that you have. Be thinking about what you are feeling and what do you want them to think about you? What do you want them to feel about you? What are you telling yourself compared to that as well? Yeah, maybe reassess your self-concept will help a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, well, keep me updated. I'm going to go night-night. And now that we've turned all the spirit boxes and REM pods off. Oh my God, you're so cute with your sings to you every day while locking eyes. Nice. You're welcome. Of course he has romantic feelings for you. Of course he's in love with you. Have a good night and be safe. Thank you everyone who came by to hang out with us tonight. Molly, Yana, I appreciate you liking the live and subscribing. Metal Rain, thanks so much for the update on Ileana and everything that's going on with Richard. I'm sorry. Maybe take the bottle away from him. Stop drinking, Richard. Also, Metal Rain, thanks so much for sending the picture of Gemma. I appreciate that. Veronica, it was so good to see you. Thank you so much for your donation tonight. I appreciate it. I know Ari was here earlier. It was good to see you. Sophie, it was good to see you too. Who else came by? Shan came by. It was good to meet you, Shan. Thanks so much for coming by. Everybody, thanks so much for a good night. Have fun. Hopefully we'll turn the Spirit TV box on tomorrow night. Be good to yourself, your thoughts. Sweet dreams. Kalanikta. Talk to you tomorrow.